Now, with millions of people across the globe working from home, video conferencing has seen a surge in popularity. But one company, Zoom, it's facing a backlash over a series of security and privacy lapses. From built-in attention tracking features to recent upticks in Zoombombing, the company's cybersecurity practices are under scrutiny, and it's now facing at least 4 lawsuits. Sharat Sinha, Vice President and General Manager from Checkpoint Software Technologies, joins us now for more. Sharat, thanks for joining us. So one of Zoom's biggest security issues is this thing called Zoombombing. That's when we know a stranger just hijacks and disrupts your call, comes in. How and why does that happen?
So first of all, just like one is supposed to maintain right hygiene factors to protect from coronavirus, there are certain hygiene factors that need to be followed when you're doing video conferencing or using an application like Zoom. And if those hygiene factors are not followed, potentially it opens up for cyber attacks or potential for somebody to join without your knowledge and then either steal information in certain cases or create nuisance. Now, that's how it actually happens. The reason it happens is very similar to how typical hacking attacks happen. So in some cases, motivation might be related to stealing enterprise information. Some cases it can be financial, and some cases it can be pure nuisance creation, as we have noticed in some of the recent news related to it.
So what can we do then to stop someone from just sort of jumping into our Zoom chats or Zoom bombs, as we've been calling them?
So following, I think, proper hygiene factors as one does video conferencing. For example, always making sure that you require a password to join for the participants. Enable the waiting room feature so that you can see who's attending to join the meeting before allowing them access. Then after participants have joined, making sure that you log the meeting so that no one else can join. And also restrict screen sharing. These are some of the basic features available on Zoom and as well as on other video conferencing applications. And apart from that, because there is explosion in remote working these days, it is also important that we make sure that right version or latest update of the application is being utilized, which generally incorporates security features. In home environment, also making sure that there is password protected Wi-Fi connection and that people are using right platforms. And these hygiene factors can pretty much prevent from any kind of cyber attack to happen.
So saying all that, then what can IT teams actually do to prevent sensitive data from getting into the wrong hands? You know, is that even possible?
I know it is very much possible. So for example, as I mentioned, using the right version of application, making sure it's fully updated and it is validated by IT teams, using some kind of a remote security solution. For example, Checkpoint Software Technology provides one, which can be utilized to protect it. And also making sure that the standard best practices around usage of password, making sure waiting room feature is used, you log the screen, and also the host should watch out for what kind of people are joining, and if required, you can actually force them out as well. So if hygiene factors are followed, I think it can be very much be controlled.
All right, so we also have to look out for that in the IT space. Thank you, especially in our social media today. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Sharat Sinha from Checkpoint Software Technologies.